Amidala, have mercy on the poor bastard.
So frustrating to see you waiting for someone to save you. So stop your debating. Your bottom's empty, the feeling's tempting. The choice is yours and the time is now. I can hear your cries a million miles away. Just that same broke feeling on a different day. And if you choose to rise, then we'll find a way to get up and get out and break off that same old page.
What's going on, YouTube, man? You niggas know how we rockin' with it. Get your guns up, get your funds up. You on that op shit, get mob stick, bitch. But the best lightning man out here, man. We back at y'all with another video, bro. Man, my schedule been all kind of fucked up, bro. I mean, honestly, I just been procrastinating, you know. And that's on me, man. I've been, you know, obviously y'all know that this is a month of gaming, so I've been playing a whole lot of Lies of P, which I'll get to that. I've been playing a whole lot of Lies of P. Why did I say it that way? Been playing a whole lot of Cyberpunk for the first time, which, you know, that game had a whole lot of things with it other than it being bad. When you know, other than having a bad you know, I've been having a bad like launch, you know what I mean? Having a really bad launch, I want to say. And yeah, I want to talk about Tekken. Fang Wei looks amazing, bro. It's another character I used a little bit of. I'll definitely be playing in the new Tekken, the next beta, which, if you were already selected for the first beta, well, I know this is kind of old, but if you've been keeping up with Tekken, you could sign up for the next beta test, you know, or closed beta test or whatever, you know. You can sign up for that. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you got social media, I know a lot of y'all probably don't care nothing about that, but you kind of want to, like, pay attention to that stuff, you know. But yeah, like, so me, I don't have to re-sign back up for it again. I could just re-download the closed network test thing, and that'll still be what I can use to play the next one when I play Raven and shit. You know. Honestly, outside of Tekken 8, I haven't been looking at too much Tekken. I'll be watching a lot more of it. I need to be unrusting, which I don't think for where I am in the game, I don't think I'm that crazy rusty. But, you know, I could, you know, as a fighter, like, you can always be better. You can always be sharper. You can always be faster. You can always hit harder. You know, it's up to you. You know, some people ain't for that nerd out. You know, they rather roll. You know, they rather roll it up and puff it. You know, they not for that. You know, like, they don't feel the excitement from a fight like I do. You know. You know what I mean? These are these small-minded, slack-jawed yokel individuals, you know, slack-jawed, yokel-minded sort of individuals, but, you know, shouldn't be like that to them because God loved them too. So, let's see, Lies of P. Let's talk about Lies of P, y'all. Like, this shit gonna sound crazy, but the first half of the game, it's pretty decent. The second half of the game, it's kind of like once you get past the puppet. Well, I mean, this obviously going to be a spoiler. Like, there's a dude in there named the Puppet Master, right? Or the Puppet King, I should say. Yeah. Like, he give you this weapon, this scythe weapon, and maybe it's just that I'm just like not feeling the game that heavily, but the game tries its best to be a steampunk encumbersome version of Bloodborne, right? Like it's trying its best to be Bloodborne. But instead of putting actual difficulty in the game, they just take away your dodge and any long range options you have. You know, that's what they're doing. They take away the option you have to dodge and almost any and all long range options. You know? So it's like, man, bro, come on. And then it's like, I'm not too heavy for the whole steampunk sort of look. The whole, like, you know, I'm not saying the mannequins aren't moving the way they should or their animations don't line up for them to be a mannequin. Like, it does. They do look how they should be looking, you know. And I don't know if I'm the one that should be talking about this. I don't even know if if it ever get out there or something like that. Like, the whole console war issue and the stuff that, has come up with Mighty Keith. Y'all haven't known about that. Like, they consider him to be a pony and all that shit, man. I don't care nothing about that, bro. The whole Mighty Keith is a pony, so Xbox people, especially for taking plays, decides to make a video on him. Like, maybe Mighty Keith is right about some of these things, right? Like, for the fact that people can't choose to like what they want to like is kind of like, especially when it comes to video games, right? Like, they can't choose to be like, oh man, I like PlayStation more. But that's not the argument, though. He's not. He says that he's only seen the, PlayStation fanboys argue, like being toxic. I mean, I'm sorry. He's only seeing Xbox fanboys being toxic and being like, I guess that's the argument. But we have seen that from, like, like, I don't know. I don't know what, I wonder what Mighty Keith's response is going to be. For taking place, knew he was going to lose some. I don't know if he lost anybody or not, any subs or anything like that. But it's crazy how, the internet will portray things out here. The problem with a lot of games, and the reason why a lot of games are looked at the way they are, is because of the internet as a whole. Because somebody can give a review. See, like, that's the thing, right? Like, because the internet is a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. Or, like, we got things that older gamers like me probably going to not like Battle Pass, pronouns in games, well, I got multiple reasons on why I don't like pronouns in games. It's I don't know, man. It's mighty different from how it was in the early 2000s to how it is now. And like for instance, right, like let's take Cyberpunk for instance, right? Now, just like Liza P, like I'm still enjoying the game. It's just certain things that kind of like it's 2023, about to be 2024, and y'all have not figured out how to make this game harder, except for taking away your dodge. That's not making the game harder. That's not like innately making enemies have better move sets that will make things harder. That's just them being lazy. You know what I mean? Excuse me. That's just, in my opinion, that's them being lazy. That's not, you know, it's not like how like that's not making it harder in my opinion. I hope y'all understand what I mean when I say that. Like from somebody who's been a Soulsborne player and I started in Bloodborne. I didn't start at Dark Souls. I didn't start at Dark Souls, which is a massively easier game than Bloodborne. I've started in the hardest areas in that game, Bloodborne and Sekiro. And like, you know, like don't sit there and tell me none of that other shit. Like Sekiro stands up as a still to this day as one of the hardest games out there. It still stands up as one of the hardest games out there, even to this day. None of these other like dungeon crawler, wannabe, you know, like these wannabe dungeon crawler games where you're running through a maze all fucking day. R1ing everything, or yeah, like R1ing everything in your sight, and charge R2ing everything. You know, you know what I mean? Like that's that. You know, and then it's like the only way to really spike the difficulty is to give him an encumbersome dodge. And to make enemies like be even more aggressive. That's not really what made Bloodborne hard. It was the move set against the enemies that you played against. It's partly what made it hard, but it's mainly the move set that you know. It's kind of like saying like, you know. It's kind of like saying, you know what, fuck it. It's kind of like saying how this person probably thinks this is hard to deal with, but for your average individual who like doesn't fight, right? You know, like they will use tactics like this. This is somebody who shares that same sort of thought process, like the way Liza P operate, right? You know, the way Liza P like is supposed to be like, you know, like this isn't really a difficulty spike right here, right? This is just like something to give off the idea that they are like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck do I word this, right? Like, it's not hard, right? It's just gimmicky. It's just heavy gimmick, right? It's not really, like, difficult at all. It's just gimmick city. Them guessing and hoping that you see, like, it's just, you know, like, the AI will never be able to spam on this level. But, you know, But to have this move set is something, right? You see what I'm saying? to have a move set on an enemy like this and call them hard It's kind of like people who think that at the I think it's the carrion manor. You remember the guy that would parry you before you get to Renala in Elden Ring? You know, the knight that would parry you. It's something like this. You know, it's something similar to how this fight is. The knight that sits back and doesn't do anything but parry you the whole fight. You know what I mean? It's similar to things like that, right? Like, cause I fought shit that plays this way. You know, this isn't going to be confusing to somebody like me. This is confusing to them because this is how many. You know, it probably took all them to screw in as many light bulbs in their head. Oh, let's do this. Only for that shit to not work. You know, like, you know, it's crazy, bro. But like the hardest thing about this is adapting to it on the fly after not playing and shit like forever. But other than that, man, like, I know I went on a little spree about Liza P and the similarities about, like, you know, because, like, for instance, right, like, so a lot of people probably want, I mean, I still can't get you on my whole thing about my whole thing about what's his name about Starfield yet, but hear me out, right? Like, I do believe, well, I can't say this yet because I haven't made it that far in Starfield yet, but Cyberpunk is easier, is, I want to say, is a little bit more fun. I wouldn't say it's a better game because I've experienced more, even with the updates. I have experienced more glitches in Cyberpunk than I have in a short time that I have experienced Starfield. I've experienced way more glitches there. And like, well, yeah, of course, because you played more Cyberpunk. I played about 17 hours of Cyberpunk. That's not too much. It feels like a cross between what the fuck is that game? Far Cry and, like, you know, Far Cry that has a sex simulator. You know. Excuse me. And I guarantee you that that's like the main selling point. Yeah, man, cause like that was the main selling point for a lot of my friends. Is like, oh man, look at those graphics, and then like the sprinkles on the cupcake were, oh man, you mean to tell me I could have sex in the game? You know. And then after that, guess what happened? The game comes out as officially the most bugged game in all of gaming. The game wasn't playable, bro. But side note, y'all, watch how I've adapted on the fly against this sit back and don't do nothing strategy, right? Like, you know, unfortunately, that's how a lot of females play. They don't like to get in your face and fight you. They need crutches all the time, bro. They need a crutch at all times. Look, see, Lightning knows it. Lightning knows everything about this player. Because she keep beating the fuck out this player over and over again. This is a Crystal A, by the way. I don't know how the fuck they got the Crystal A. You know, I have no clue. You know, they come in here with bitter end and don't use the one that travel after you and can be set up properly. They don't use the good HPs. You know, even Crescent Saber is better than this, but You don't want to use Crescent Saber because you don't want to fight. You see what I'm saying? Or is it that you can't fight? Because if you could, you would be using it. Now, you know, somebody will try and make the argument, but you in here with Razor Girl, which is nowhere near as busted as the HP that this Warrior of Light player has. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it, bro. You wanna know how you get hit by that right there? Is because you keep dodging. You keep early dodging. But enough critiquing them, bro, because you know that's you know like in 2024. I mean, well, almost 2024. In 2023, that's you know, like according to niggas over here, that's as offensive as mistaking somebody's pronoun. Team Germany identifies as a Germany. She identifies as a Germany, bro. Oh shit. Oh yeah. By the way, the reason it says that jet thing right there on my shit is what the fuck is her name? Pop Giggle Bubblegum tried to talk some shit. I was like, you do know you lost to me and Jet in a 1v1, right? Why the fuck is you opening your mouth about me? You know, it's the same reason why Miratrix opened her mouth about me when I beat Suki the first time. You know, same shit. She went over there, hey girlfriend, you know what he did? What was it? You know what I mean, bro? Oh my god, bro. No way, bro. All I did was win. Nah, man, fuck that. They act like it's a sin for you to win, bro. Man, bro, that shit's crazy. And then they come in here with shit like that, bro, right? Like, that's like the only reason that you know that works is because somebody done sat there and y'all done tried to lab the matchup, but you can't lab the player. This is why I say I'm the best Lightning player, because I will still win a match against somebody who's doing this type of shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? I will still win a match against somebody who does this weird shit. Watch the HP. Yep, because I done made them stop things, you know, get off their game plan to do different shit. Oh, now you're gonna do something different now. Watch it with HP. Nope, it's too slow. See what I'm saying? And now my idea is to just keep pushing them back. The idea is to keep pushing them back, go after core, and frustrate them as much as I can. You see what I'm saying? Yep, just loose dash in their face, knock them over, go after core, get right back on it, and goes projectile. Like, bro, it shit's not hard, bro. This player has been easy since the beginning of fucking time, bro. Since the beginning of time, bro. Look at that. Encumbersome ass Vanguard. Vanguard, bro. Here we go. I'm gonna make you get hit by it. Woo! See, like that was my plan, but I was too far away though. You know, to force you to get hit by it so that you don't use your iframes on your fucking HP to save you from this move that's gonna catch you. You know, anytime I can make you fuck up your timing of when you need to press it, is a good thing. It's like, I don't remember, it's something that, again, a dude that I used to play against a lot. It was this dude named Patreon. I don't know if y'all remember that player named Patreon, right? I don't even know, you know. I know we haven't seen him in years and he don't play no more. But I remember him teaching me about 1v1s and the mind games that he used to use on people. And it used to be like, I can get you to respond to me a certain type of way in a match based off of the way I approach you. If I keep so like I kind of adopted that in my own way. I kind of did that and added it to how I play. So what I'll do, right, is I'll loosely attack you, loosely, run away, loosely attack you. Some of the time I'll attack you, some of the time I won't. And it also come back down to another dude, G Wood, right? It's another thing, right? Like, well, he calls it fake outing. And I understand where you come, it's kind of like, am I going to attack? Am I not going to do it? And I think that's just like the most basic way to understand. Like, I could have not went for heavy slash then. I could have went for something else. I could have went for beat down then while his back was to the wall. Or I could have loosely dashed and dashed to the left or right and waited for you to dodge and then beat down. But 9 times out of 10, what this player keeps doing in the air is they'll drop block. So that's why that's why I didn't go for anything. You see what I mean? You see how you have to be thinking ahead before you even do anything? But the thought processes are happening so fast that it seems like, oh man, that's just luck he's doing that. Or are you playing against a player who's so many steps ahead of you the whole fight that you need this to keep up with? And another thing I want to talk about, Banga. Well, I should say that for Banga and teleport. I should say that for a different video. I could talk a whole video about Banga and teleport on why it's not busted. It's busted against somebody who's going. Let me put it to you like this: it's busted against a player who's guaranteed to lose to me anyway. I put it to you like that. And I know it's gonna sound weird, but a lot of these players think they are better than they are. A lot of individuals be thinking that they're better than they are. But it is what it is. Even you see what I'm saying? It's not foolproof. But I'll say that for my next video, where I'll talk about Banga. Man, where the fuck is the Dragonoff motherfucking video? Panda's been confirmed. That's right. Yeah, Panda's been confirmed. I will be streaming some more Liza P. Even though, man, that game, unfortunately, like for real, like it makes my stomach hurt, bro, to play that game, bro. I'm like, bro, what is happening? Why is this game so bad late in? Like, like we get a semi-weeb attack or weapon, But fuck what you heard. You damn right I'm using the weeb stick when I get it. I already hit motherfuckers with mob sticks. Watch this bitch get this mob stick. And my dumb ass, oh my god, bro. That's another thing, like, how the fuck did that shit miss then? How the fuck did that shit just miss just then? But it's cool though, cause I'm giving this bitch that mob stick. You crazy. In case y'all don't know what mob stick is when I win the match. This character has some of the most broken attacks in all of Dissidia, bro. And then they have the gall to pick dude. And then like, oh man, I'm gonna pick Farian next. Why the fuck are you picking bad characters like Farian? Like, why the fuck are you using bad shit like Farian? That's all I gotta do is attack him. Because you dare not press that HP right now. Let me get that torn in. Mob stick, bitch.
Finish that foe.
Get that warrior like mob stick, nigga. Fuck out of here, boy. Or bitch, or whatever it is that you are. Oh my god, bro. This video was too fucking long, bro. This video is too long. I hate having matches this fucking long. Not that I can't play matches this long, but I got to really think about what I want to talk about instead of just shooting from the hip like I do. You know, look at this shit. Look at the. Come on now.
You have my thanks.
Come on now, bro. Come on now. Man, I don't got nothing else to say on this, man. It's been the best lightning main out here. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
Despair. That makes us strong. You've received a reward, Kupo.
The messenger is standing at the gate, ready to let go, ready for the crush of the messenger. Too late for whispers, too late for the blush. The past is mercy when the future's glow. Kneeling journey dressed in the cloak of shadows. The hunting's grim.